Hey everybody, back with you again. And before we get into the update, I'd like to give out a sincere thanks to all my friends that are lending me their support and giving me the awesome words of encouragement. I really, really appreciate y'all, and a special shout out to the folks on Patreon that are helping me out. And it's wonderful to see the generosity and a lot of people that are helping others through some hard times. It's really great to be a human being. So with that being said, I have to tell you that I'm feeling great and getting better every day. I've got more energy, more focus, I'm in a better mood. Just life is just so much better all the way around. And even though I can't taste a dadgum thing, I'm eating like a horse. I've got to put some meat back on these bones. I'm still about 20 pounds down, so it's a great excuse to stuff my face. I just wish I could taste it. It would be awesome. Some more good news. My liver enzymes are relaxed enough to continue on with the immunotherapy, and really happy about that. A little bit about immune therapy. It's a new and experimental treatment. I guess I'm kind of a lab rat in this, but really happy to continue. I mean, the sales pitch was awesome. I'm hooked. I'm in. The way it works is immunotherapy turbocharges your immune system so it can attack and destroy cancer cells that might be hiding. So even if you think it's been zapped out of existence by chemo and radiation, there's still maybe some of those pesky little boogers hanging around in other parts of your body. And they can come back, and then you have to start this crap all over again. In April or May, I go back in for another biopsy and a CAT scan to see where we're at. And hopefully that'll be some more good news. Went through a bout of low blood pressure, surprisingly enough, about a week ago. You know, getting really tired, out of breath, walking up steps, and legs feel all rubbery and weak. On my next doctor visit, I told the nurse about it, and she said, you need to drink more water and get a little bit of exercise. So I did, and it worked like a freaking champ. I did some digging around the internet, and of course, you can't believe everything you see on Google, but I found that in cases like mine, too much bed rest, inactivity for long periods of time can cause low blood pressure, which is kind of a catch-22 since during radiation treatment, you know, for what, 2 months, 3 months, you're so lethargic and exhausted that you can't do anything. You can't do anything but lay around it and be lethargic. A fellow cancer patient recently contacted me and asked if radiation treatment made you tired. Poor girl is exhausted and probably kind of scared. I mean, we all get that way. It's a pretty scary thing. It can be terrifying, really, when you're looking for answers and everything you see is kind of a negative thing. But there is positive stuff that comes out of it. For instance, my oncologist told me after radiation treatment, go directly home and go to sleep for a couple of hours. And I had no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I mean, that's all you want to do is go home and go to sleep. And then you wake up and you want to go to sleep. You kind of walk around like the undead. It's not the funnest ride in the amusement park, that's for sure. But the good news is the recovery time is relatively quick. For me, it was a couple of weeks, and I had a lot of my energy back and was feeling good. So there is certainly light at the end of that tunnel. So that's about it for now. I've got so much stuff going on and so much that I want to do. I've got about 3 albums that I want to record. Can't decide on which one to start on first. It'll probably be, well, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to jinx it just yet. But, you know, besides that, getting some exercise, going outside, getting some fresh air, working up that appetite, trying to put some pounds back on, working these. It's really weird how out of shape your fingers can get over such a short period of time. But man, I guess all this this chemo and radiation and immune therapy just really takes its toll on a body, and yeah, just everything gets kind of froze up. But anyway, that's about all I got for now. Y'all take it easy, and thanks for hanging with me. Adios.